Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. Thank you for stopping by the collection room as I take a look at some comics today. Today I am looking at some Eclipse Comics Airboy. I used to, at one point, had a beautiful full run of Airboys, and they had to be sold during a very rough time, and I no longer have a complete 1 through 50. I was able to pick up a few issues here and there, and so today I'm going to just be looking at 1 through 6, which features, of course, everybody's favorite Airboy cover with Valkyrie on it. Now, I love the Heap. I love all these swamp type monsters, so I really appreciate this. I do want to point out these are the thinnest comics I have ever held in my hands. Like Airboy 1 through 6 or so are so thin. They are less pages, I think, than your regular comic. I don't know what the deal was with them. I can't remember if it's just because there's no ads, but I think your normal book has like 30 pages or 28, and these have like 18 or something like that. It's not very many. But as incredibly thin and flimsy as they are, the art is of course fantastic. The stories on these are excellent because, I mean, this is a series I have read most of, and I really enjoy the Heap. I like Man-Thing, I like Swamp-Thing. Swamp-Thing being my least favorite, the Heap being my first, and Man-Thing being second. But the only one I have a good figure of is Man-Thing, and so he bears a more than passing resemblance to the Heap. I keep it just for those purposes, and I enjoy it very much. So these have such a creepy old comic vibe to them. Yeah, 16 pages of action as we fight the new ways to prevent Armageddon. So yeah, these were very thin comics. Like, with ads, I think it's like 18 pages. It is not much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. 8, 9, 10. Wow, that is thinner than I thought. They're very, very thin, very small. Take care of them. They will fold in your hands. This one feels slightly thicker, possibly, but not much. This is Airboy number 4. And whenever you read one, it feels like you're reading an old comic. It's an old, the art, the story, the characters feel very vintage, very 1940s, World War II stuff, but with a lot of modern sensibilities as well. So I appreciate all of it all the way around. It's a good series, it's a good read. I found all of them to be intriguing. The history of the Heap. Whatever pseudo-living being walks in the swamp, do not walk there alone. So there it is. I remember reading this. I really enjoyed it. I've just always been a fan of the Heap. Pretty sure he is the ultimate first giant swamp monster made of garbage and whatnot. So this is Airboy number 5. This is everybody's favorite cover. You can buy the whole series, and this particular cover will run you probably the same price that all the rest of the issues will. It's a beautiful cover. Let's see who does it. If I remember right, I'm trying to remember. Dave Stevens, something like that. I know Chuck Dixon wrote the book. I was looking for help. Yeah, Dave Stevens. So, I mean, beautiful cover. Gotta love it. Oh, it's right there. Dave Stevens, 1986. How stupid am I? But yeah, like I said, this is the one. This particular issue will run you what all of the others do, just because it's such a famous cover. They made posters of it, all sorts of things. Airboy number 5 with the Valkyrie. Misery Takes a Holiday. The history of the Valkyrie herself is pretty interesting. If you ever want to read it. You got the Heap running around, and he looks hairier than some of your swamp monsters, but I love these books. Airwolf. Of course, each of these has their own plane and things like that. Airmail. Your next issue, Scout Alien Encounters. I have quite a few of those. Very good Eclipse book. number 6. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean these up here. I'll gander at that Airboy number 5. Just a fantastically done cover. That's some great coloring. Just the candlelit lighting, they did really well. Looks like wooden sword. Yeah, it's hard because these are so thin. I think I hate those glasses. Maybe I kind of love them. Normally people just frame them out. They don't keep like leaving the smoke in, but they chose to do that on these issues. Airboy is kidnapped by his own people. It looks like it delves into the modern era. Clint, a 2-part hamster miniseries by Donald something. And this is, I want to say, I can't remember. It's like, I can't remember the name of this title. It was a total Ninja Turtles ripoff, but it was awesome. And I totally forgot. Let me look at what year these were. 86. Wow. I was born in 81, so that's that. Airboys are a great book. They do get thicker. Trust me. Just the first ones are so thin, and it's kind of disappointing, but it is what they were at the time. They were only 50 cents, which actually makes him the cheapest comic probably on the newsstand in the day. And yeah, what can you say about them? I'm glad to have a few of them back. It is probably the #1 book I wish I had not got rid of. But you know what? Yeah, I can't hold on to everything, and I certainly couldn't at the time. Anyway, I appreciate the view. I appreciate Eclipse and Airboy. Thank you guys for watching. That's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.